Do you know the general rules? The general rules are utilized in international commerce to give the proper classification to any merchandise. These rules describe a proper method to identify component in conjugation to its main object. Next, an explanation, a proper procedure and application used for each rule. Development. You know the main function of the general rules. Its main function is for an object or merchandise may obtain a code that will allow it to be identified. Obtain the great benefit of not paying importation taxes.
We begin by obtaining tariff and non-tariff benefits, announcing its principles to use some. Following procedure and applying a simple rule or two in each case, according to the proper merchandise. First rule clearly states that all text as well as titles were a section, chapter or subtitle level, should only indicate where merchandise can be found. This rule is used in 99 of all cases. 2a. It is said any product can be based upon this rule when a product is incomplete or unfinished. After complying with its essential specification, it will be considered complete. B. It shall be classified according to Rule 3. Whenever any reference is made, it matters whether it's combined or related. 3. This rule shall be used upon having two or more ways to classify any product. B. When no specific description is found, we proceed to classify B its most essential description. Letter C. When we have two options, can not classify by any of the previous rules, it will proceed to choose by numerical order in relation to the previous rule. 4. If not the previous rule can be applied, then it's a special case of not finding a proper classification. It will classify analogically, that is, we share fish of the common qualities and use. 5. This rule will be only used on a merchandise considered as A. Hard cases for cameras, musical instruments, weapons, raving tools, necklaces, similar products especially appropriate to hold on a determined object or a game or set or kit. Possible for long-term use is to say that it will be regularly for any of the previous objects mentioned, and presented with objects will be designed and be declassified with such objects when they are sold with the most common one. Although this rule does not apply to the case that the make of most of the what is whole.
For example, Rule 3a, the most specific partition will be taken upon the most generic quality. Applying Rule 6, 3a, the most specific subpartition will be taken upon the most generic quality. This is done with the goal to appoint the correct classification to any merchandise with its 8-digit codification. In conclusion, our rules state the basics for classifying any merchandise. In fact, they have a function which is to help us have a proper codification, as sometimes errors can be made at the time of classification, since in certain cases various presentations are used, like for example in hard case games, sets or kits. This is why these general rules are important at the time of classifying any product or merchandise.